Hello Taurus, welcome to your general reading for September. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun and Rising signs. Guys, this is not for the cross watchers, this is for your own signs. So energies to integrate for the month of September for my beautiful Taurians, the Bull gang here. Let's see, we'll get started with this reading. I'll pop down a base layer here. We'll be talking about you, Taurus, what's going on for you in the month. We'll take a look at any kind of goals that you may be pursuing, some obstacles that you may face along the way, accomplishments for you, what you should try to avoid or what you should embrace. We'll take a look at supporting energy, and we'll also take a look at any words of advice or encouragement from Spirit. Taurus, for you, we'll talk about love, of course, that pops up, but mainly going for the general energies here, guys, for Taurus for the month of September. Special welcome to my podcast listeners on Apple, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Feel free at any time, guys, to flip over to my YouTube channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle, for the visuals. Okay, so let's take a look here for Taurus. Taurus, please, for the month of September. Let's get the energy down for you, and I also will get a few oracle cards for you guys as well. Let's take a look. I'm going to get one first from the Divine Animals Oracle. So let's see what your spirit guide is. Animal spirit guide here for Taurus, please, for the month of September. What is their animal totem for September? Oh, we've got the sea otter. This is a beautiful card of transformation. Okay. Alright, what I'm getting around this, guys, is that you will be able to see the truth beyond what it may first appear. Okay, so looking beneath the surface, we'll see where that goes throughout the reading. I want to get the energy around Taurus. What is the energy around Taurus, please, for the month of September? The energy around my beautiful Taurians. The ocean. So you seem to have a connection here with water during the month of September. Let's get a card from this deck as well. This is the Priestess of Light. Spiritual message for Taurus. Taurus, please. Message for Taurus for the month of September. Message for Taurus for the month of September. The Bluebird of Happiness. Wasn't that a song? I think it might have been. Bluebird Spirit. What a pretty card that is. The Bluebird Spirit of Happiness. You know, I get that as being happy with yourself, being happy to be uniquely you, not trying to fit in, not wearing a disguise, not trying to cloak yourself in any way. It feels like hitting your stride. It feels like during the month of September, you're going through a process here where you're not hiding who you are. You're not being afraid to be your beautiful, unique self. Okay, I love that energy around you, Taurus. So let's dive deep here, and let's start with Hermit energy. Okay, so you're coming across as the Hermit, Taurus. We also have a Sleeping Beauty's Dream. So during the month of September, you have quite a lot on your mind. I get that. Thoughts of home. That's interesting. Whatever home means to you, I feel it's people who you feel at home with. Okay. Coming home to people who you feel at home with. People who you don't have to hide yourself from or be anyone other than you. This can mean a number of different things, but what I'm getting for the bulk of my Taurians here is that you are spending time being more introverted during the month of September, and I feel it's serving a purpose. Okay. Number one, you're getting a lot more rest and relaxation, which I think is something that you need. That's just practically speaking. For others of you, I get that this is giving you time to dream a new dream. The old dream may not have worked out. It may not have been the thing that you thought it was. For some of you, this sea otter represents seeing someone in a different light, seeing someone for who they truly are. For some of you, you may have resisted seeing beyond what was at first appearances, something that you were attracted to, but I get once that mask was off there was something that you had to see for yourself. So the dream may not have been exactly the dream that you'd hoped it would be. So I see you going back to the drawing board here, rethinking the dream, daring to dream a new dream, but one in which this time there is no cloaking. Okay. Let's see what else we have here, Taurus. Okay. We have Six of Cups and the White Rose of Hope. Yeah, for some of you Taurians, there is a hope here of returning to, I get pure love, purity, spiritual love, higher vibration love. I'm seeing this card here, and this is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. And there's a group of children playing with balloons here, and this looks like a mother figure looking on at the children playing with the balloons. And this feels very much like being drawn back into nostalgia. So it seems that during this time when you're hermiting, you're thinking back to perhaps your childhood, or if for those of you who have children, you're thinking back perhaps to when your children were small as well. And if you have children, Taurus, it seems like you're really hoping for one of I'm picking up for someone here, one of these children, that you're really hoping that they can, I get an energy of returning. It may be someone who's at a distance. Again, not all of these messages will be for every Taurian. I'm picking up different messages for different groups of people, so bear with me if this is not for you, but there's a specific message here for a mother whose child is at a distance. You're thinking back to when this child was very young, and you still hope the best for them. You still hope that they will, I get number one, return, and as another energy I'm picking up, that they're giving you some kind of hope around that. All hope is not lost for this child, and whatever struggles they're going through, Taurus. I feel that your spirits are being uplifted by this person. They may be returning to normal, or whatever normal means. They may be returning to their old selves. Something here that causes your spirits to rise, Taurus. Now, for others of you, this is a return to, I feel that for those of you who have been very down, who have been going through difficult times, there is hope around a return to home, or what feels like home, and something's giving you hope here that there is the possibility that this could be, I get a safe harbour. Okay, let's see. We have the card of Lorelei here, and the Two of Wands. Yes, it seems like something that you want to do. It feels like quite in the distance. For those of you who are looking, some of you may be literally planning a trip over the ocean to some place that you feel where your happiness lies. That's a direct message there for some of you. There is like this siren song, this siren call, this card of the Lorelei, singing you back home. Okay, it feels very much like being called. Yeah, there is a cord attached. I feel like for those of you who live quite a distance from a soulmate, or maybe even a twin flame energy, specifically across bodies of water, maybe even an ocean away, this is an aim, a distant aim that you want to be with this person. You're thinking a lot about them. During the night time, you dream of perhaps travelling towards this person. There is an energetic cord between the two of you. It's like the siren call, the siren song. You know that this person is out there calling to you, calling in that soulmate energy. Okay. The art of seduction. Ooh. And the Queen of Swords is an obstacle. So Taurus, this is somebody else around you. I feel that this is not this person. I feel that's somebody else that you can't be with. But around you right now, and this is coming up as the obstacle to face, is that you have someone around you who is, I get, seducing you to stay, or it's a very seductive energy that kind of pulls you in, and it's distracting you from this other goal here that you want to achieve. Now, for some of you, you're doing the seducing, but I actually feel that it's, for the majority of you, it's this Queen of Swords who is seducing you. If you look at this man here, he's looking straight ahead here at a goal, but there's this woman here kind of tempting him, distracting him. He doesn't appear to be all that interested, to be honest. Yeah, it's a lure. This person here could be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or someone with heavy air in their chart, or just somebody here who I do feel uses seduction to, well, in order to keep you stuck. That's for some of you Taurians. It's like they'll turn on the charm when they know that you're thinking of something else, or when they know that you could be potentially, distracted yourself or looking in another direction. They come in with all of the seduction, but at other times Taurus, they possibly just keep you at a distance when they know they have you. Yeah, it's someone who uses seduction in order to have control. Okay. I get keep you with them. Okay, we've got the change of seasons in the Page of Wands. Yeah, this feels very much like changes in the wind, changes in the air, the Page of Wands. You want to go and do something different. You want to explore. You want to, for some of you, you want to travel across this ocean because you need change in your life. But this person here is tempting you to stay, seducing you to stay. Whoever that is, it doesn't even have to be a lover. It just could be anyone who is enticing you in some way to stay with them, Taurus. But I feel for you, there is something here that goes deep. Something that you're seeing in a different way. And I feel that for a lot of you during the autumn time, especially if you're in the northern hemisphere, or for those of you in the southern hemisphere, you may want to travel to the northern hemisphere during the northern autumn or fall period. There's something that you want to do. There's a trip that you want to take. You want to journey. There's a lot of new energy around you, of wanting new. Yeah. None of this other stuff here. You want new. Okay, now we've got the Hanged Man and the Gift here. Alright, when it comes to things to avoid, well, this feels like being bought. Like someone buying you gifts here. Please don't go, I'll give you this, I'll give you that. Yeah, it's someone that's been around you for possibly a long period of time. It could even be, for some of you, you could be married to this person, or it could be a mother. Someone who's buying your, well, I wouldn't say buying your love, because I don't feel that that's possible. It's more about wanting to keep buying you gifts so that you stay, that you don't leave them. I'll give you this if you stay. Please don't go. You know, it may not even be that overt. It could be quite a covert energy, lulling you into inertia. It's material things. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords and the Rose Garden. Well, I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden. You know that old song? I think it was Lynn Anderson who did an older country singer back in the 60s and 70s. She was popular. But I never promised you a rose garden. Yeah, it seems like there's something that you want to leave behind. There's someone that you want to leave behind. You didn't promise this person anything or anyone. You didn't promise them a rose garden. You didn't promise them. Yeah, it seems like I get thorns. Every rose has its thorn. Okay. Yeah, it's something to do with this seduction and this Queen of Swords and the Sea Otter. It's like somebody wearing a cloak of seduction, but then when they take off the coat there and you see the real them, warts and all. Every rose has its thorn. Every you may have been seduced by someone who was very beautiful on the outside, but there's a price to pay, and it's something on the interior. So some of you here have unfortunately uncovered someone's darker side, or something that they were covering up during this seduction phase. That's for some of you. And now you're having to embrace someone who is a bit thorny, or they've become a thorn in your side. And we have the Ten of Cups here, and pure nature. This is that pure love, spiritual love, higher love. Spirit is asking you to it seems to be about acceptance, natural gifts, natural flow. And I've got the ocean here, ebb and flow, natural, something here that feels natural. I don't feel it's this person. I feel it's another person who may be connected to your past in some way, somewhere where there was this natural flow. I don't feel that there's a natural flow with this person. This Queen of Swords energy. It feels forced. There may be a lot of physical attraction with this person, but when it comes to generally being around them, I do get that this person doesn't make you happy in some way, especially if you have to feel like you're the one here that wears this mask or has to pretend to be someone that you're not in order to keep this person happy. Happiness is found when you're not wearing a mask, when you're not feeling like you need to pretend to be anything other than you are. Now, I get that you're now starting to realize that where your happiness lies. Truly. It's like you're finding that emotional place. You're finding that you don't have an emotional connection with this person, that your emotions lie somewhere else, with someone else who is, I feel this soulmate energy that is calling to you from afar. Someone where you feel truly at home, truly comfortable with, Taurus. Someone who you don't have to pretend with. That you can be your whole self, your unique self. You don't have to put on a mask. All is connected, and the Two of Cups, yeah. I feel it's this cord that you have with this soulmate. It's pulling at you. It's tugging at you. It's asking you to, travel towards them, to pull up whatever has restricted your movement, to free yourself and travel towards this soulmate that you feel a lot of things are connected to. This soulmate. I feel like your happiness moving forward is connected with this soulmate, but you have to free yourself from this person here who's seducing you to stay. Okay. I don't see you actually taking any moves in September with the Hermit card here, Taurus, but I think that you're dreaming a lot about this soulmate. I get dreaming about how happy life would be if you were with this person with this person in another place, because I do feel that they're not around you. I get that you may have to travel over water. Yeah. You're hoping that you can revisit someone from the past here, Taurus. For some of you, it's someone that you knew when you were quite young, when things were a lot easier perhaps for you, a purer type of energy before things got complicated in your life. But there's lots of feelings here of nostalgia and hope around regaining this. For some of you, this soulmate is connected with a dream that you have, a dream that you wanted to pursue, perhaps about a career or some kind of creative project, and this person is acting as like a beacon. Yeah, I get hope here, hope for a new beginning. Perhaps someone that you loved when you were younger, someone that you admire still. I feel like there's exciting times for you ahead, Taurus. I really do. But at the moment, it seems like the obstacle is getting away from this person here who is attempting to keep you stuck. And I feel like they're now a thorn in your side for some reason. The way that they're very clinging on to you, they won't let you go. Let's talk about this sea otter energy. Now, the sea otter, transformation, well, change, of course. This whole reading is about a change of seasons, a change of perspective, a change of life, a change of scenery. Transformation is a true constant if we allow it. We can change our future. We can also learn from the past. Of course, we can only try to transform ourselves. We can't transform another person. Everyone has free will. So I'm getting an energy here of, for some of you, you have had children with this Queen of Swords. I'm picking that up. For some of you, a lifestyle. There was a certain lifestyle that you had with this Queen of Swords. It was very seductive, but it was, I get more on the superficial side. Things that look a certain way, but are not true. I get that you want to return to this pure state, this pure love before your life somehow, you feel like your life perhaps was tainted by. For some of you, may have really pursued a lot of goals that you thought you had to, possibly because of this person, but they weren't your goals. You want some other kind of life here, a life of where you're freer, where you have more adventures, less structured. Yeah, it's like you've been living somebody else's dream here, Taurus. Living another person's dream. That's for some of you. Now, the Bluebird Spirit, let's talk about that card. It's very magnetic, receptive power. Deep reflection and increasing receptivity coming into your life. Okay. Yeah, the message with this Bluebird Spirit, All is well. Say yes to life and let your doubts dissolve. Don't wait until the future. Live life fully. Now. You don't need to struggle or suffer to grow. You can grow leaps and bounds amid joy. I'm going to leave it there for you, Taurus, and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy shop. The link is down below. If you would, of course, if you're here watching on YouTube, please do press that thumbs up button. I'd be so appreciative. It really is very important for my channel. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're hoping September will bring to you, what you're busy manifesting here. And if you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you subscribe. Please do consider hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any of my readings. Wishing you again the best with September and beyond, Taurus. Thanks again for watching. Please do take care, and thanks to my podcast listeners for listening on Amazon, Spotify, and Apple. Thanks, Taurus. Bye for now.